Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Off. So have your blacks together.
Alright, let me check this damn roster real quick. Scotty. I'm ready when you Tom Brady used to this snow, man. Should be no issue.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. He'll take this to the other side of midfield.
We know they like to hit hard over there, so we gonna get out of bounds.
The game
we
there
take
on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
27-yard line. A gain of 12.
Shotgun now for Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Good block.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay
get to the second level.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, 27 yards. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
For Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Man, I'm out of pocket, bro.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will make our score 9-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
At the 35-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Shaquille Barrett, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And 12 yards to go.
Damn, that was supposed to be my big man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. After one, it's 9-0.
With the score, Buccaneers 9, Ravens nothing.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Get up.
Picked off at the 35. There he goes, right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson.
Yeah, Winfield.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Rick Ross.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Buccaneers.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And some room to roam now. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Carter, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Mike Evans.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Fuck, they let you block. That's it.
An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Then they made the kicker just act like he don't know what's going on. Like, got the kid blocked. Like, come on now.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those...
Go get him!
Trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ndamukong Suh able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. His first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Don't let him run from you. Damn, that big ass. Oh my God.
It's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Oh, yeah, guy.
And open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
And
from the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Chris
Tom
Godwin
Brady slipped and fell.
And it's second down.
I couldn't throw it when I wanted to.
35-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady.
Good catch, my boy.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
So what?
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
Yeah, I'm broadcast.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Is good.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. Kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
yeah,
you have a much better
okay.
idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as he went right back to the same well this time.
What?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And a good return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
That's your flag.
We haven't even escaped the first half.
That's
and
your
he's
world.
already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon,
This nigga
back in the
hell
good
nah.
old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
On the coverage.
Play development, man.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
TB12!
It in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Mike Evans. Touchdown.
Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Fake it,
As
bro.
his guys
Go back,
continue
dude.
to pour
Go
it
back
on.
to Mike.
These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
32. Ravens, nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
No way, man.
And
I gotta start turning my
the
big
25,
hits, you know,
actually the
because that
26
nigga's moving.
officially,
It's
so a net
rock
gain
right
of
there.
1 there.
26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
It went field.
Goodness, another interception.
Oh.
Winfield Jr. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Oh, fuck. That was supposed to be a bullet, not no lob.
He was looking for. And it's third down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Brady's throw on third down is incomplete.
For Chris Godwin.
Fucking inches, though.
Brings up fourth down.
Wouldn't make sense.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 58, somebody. 58, somebody. Three buzz.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is
Damn, he got smashed. Yeah. That Spain is out of the way, man.
One more quick play and then another time.
Rocking this game. That's Leonard Fournette at that.
Cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Get in there.
And he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one.
Snap down, Gal.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Buccaneers 39. Ravens nothing.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And this carries into the end zone. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow is still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Oh, yeah, David.
Another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check 26, check 26.
From the gun, Brady.
Damn, I had a narrow.
He's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Sweet. They weren't ready for that. They weren't ready for that.
Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4 yards.
Brady now on first down.
Shit.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady, he'll set up the screen to Fournette.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, he just tripped my man.
Brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Gain of 14. And a Buccaneer first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Come on, bro. Not jumping in front of him like that.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh,
He's
so
got a
tough.
man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 79 yards. And the Ravens, they claw one back.
Right before the person was about to get down.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a play fake. Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a game.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that are pulling you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
No, 66. 58 to Mike. Rip right. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Sugar.
Brady going to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Eluding the pressure right.
Get him.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
come on, bro.
And all the way in for a Ravens Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 12. First down.
Brady now on first down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Chris.
The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. He is running away with this. About as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We're in Baltimore, third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Damn, I couldn't get under that shit.
It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Yeah.
He's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third
He
quarter
tagged,
play.
Coach.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. After the sack on first down, Jackson.
Come on, let me jump.
That
Shit.
will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He uncorks it for Snead. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, that's good shit.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Patrick Queen. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Ravens.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went...
Set yourself, dog.
Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Switch.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Oh, you're supposed to get
He'll be
through that,
taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And now a fumble.
Oh, great fumble.
But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Let's go, baby. Return up. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Big
Play action. Now it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven 1st. Looking downfield for Dez. This is caught. Close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds.
No
that
freaking
goes for
way.
A gain of 31.
Let me see if we got a feet.
At the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Hey!
It's intercepted at the goal line.
Way to drop down!
Picked off with great anticipation.
That's something you got to speed. Something you got to speed.
He's at the 40. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish
That
off this
was
drive with
blast.
6 points. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
That's how you drop down.
In this game, like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make their way through the air.
Yeah, Tom.
Right around
That's
the
a big
6.
boy. He can take those.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was ready for that.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Brady now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Brady now on 3rd and goal. That is caught, but he will come back.
Brady game glitch like that.
Sign judge incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback
They won't let me run with it, but I wanted to run
like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Get your swarm on. 58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic. Hey, 66. You ain't doing nothing today. 58, boys. 58. 58's the mic. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Regular.
Brady gonna go on 4th down.
Oh, yeah!
Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Complete to number 13.
5 touchdown passes.
Ooh, that
now
was
for
tight
Tom
ass window,
Brady.
man.
And the Bucks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Really threw it to the wrong dude.
Suck up for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 60. Ravens 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anyway.
Yeah, Levante.
Another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away.
Oh, that's my fault, Mike. I gotta
down
give you
incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now left
Man,
side
why
of
the
the
fuck
swing
is you
pass.
all the way
It'll
over
go as a
there?
loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
But it's 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Man open left side is down.
Hey, give me that.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
I got it.
Yannick Ngakoue in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Come on, Mike.
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And a catch right side by Evans. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football?
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far. But if we're, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught inside the 5.
Big fan.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Brady going to look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Damn, that nigga stopped me from getting
second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
I mean, I got you after the game, man.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. On play action, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now Brady again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motive.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Yeah, bit make it 2-2 then.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be complete. As time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Alright, man. I'm gonna come back in the part check. Give me 1 second. Let's do that. What's up, Bidal? Yeah, I can get a rematch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Yeah, I was in a game.
This has been a presentation.
I thought you would watch my last one.
The NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
That sounds good. No, I lost. I lost. Yeah, I lost. It's all good. Shoot, win or lose. Shoot. Come on. Hey, I'm gonna